Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds for the Caged Aggression Amateur Welterweight Championship, powered by Old Town Heating and Air. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 170 pounds. He trains with the Chosen Few Gym and is sponsored by UW Provision, Keyman Lawn Care, and Total Athletic Performance. Joining us from Madison, Wisconsin, K.Y. Jelly Kalscheur. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands an even 6 feet tall and weighed in at 171 pounds. He trains with the One Touch Fight Team and Academy and is sponsored by FindYourPerfectHouse.com and Bracken Box. Joining us from McHenry, Illinois, Jerry Arreola.
Jerry Arreola going up against KY Jelly Kalscheur here in a moment. I'm a big fan of Kai's KY, whatever. He's rocking that mullet, dude. Got that Theo Vaughn rocking.
But he got that Kentucky waterfall, little business up front, party in the back.
Yes, sir. As they open up here in the center of the cage. Jerry Arreola opening up in the front leg kick there.
Well, these some thick boys here.
Yeah, some thickens.
Goes for the high kick.
Nice right hand there from Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry seems to have muscles on top of muscles. He's shredded.
Easy, bud.
Takedown from Jerry
Huge, and
Arreola.
passes right into side control. But Wizard,
Wow, look at that scramble.
Kai get the Wizard in there, man.
Right back in a top position teabagging my man Jerry.
Hey, this is not Halo, they're original. There's no teabagging going on.
Right, these are fighters. I'm sorry, get a little more respect, Jeff. My apologies.
What was that terrible web series where basically they would take the Halo things and that's all you would see is the red versus blue?
Yeah, red versus blue.
Red versus blue.
Terrible. How dare they disgrace Master Chief like that? But big, powerful takedown and then a heck of a reversal by Kai in there.
Absolutely.
Right here in a power side position, moving into guard here. Full guard.
You know, that was movement by Jerry Arreola from the bottom. I like that.
Yeah.
I felt like Kai actually had an open knee to the side, didn't take it. And Jerry looking at that arm right now.
Yeah,
he's definitely going
right here.
Looks like it.
He's got a hold of it.
Ooh, and
he's really pulling
Kai
it.
trying to defend against it.
That's what he had to do. That's what he had to do.
Jerry had to let up off it.
Jerry had a quick knee on his chest in that scramble. Kai getting to his feet right now. Oh, big shot, drags him back to the ground. Had that arm trapped the entire time.
Trying to get those hooks in.
Looking for a choke, but the arm is in. Back up again.
Back to their feet.
Hands are locked around his waist.
Oh,
and
nice
Kai
spin
out.
out there.
Explosive movement gets Kai out of that position.
Without a doubt. Kai having pressed up against the cage here. Jerry dropping some serious elbows to the spinal, to the backle area.
Hopefully not to the spine because that's an illegal strike.
100% illegal.
2 inches on each side of it
That is right.
by definition.
He's looking at that arm again. I don't know if he has anything with it.
I can't.
It's in an awkward spot right
It
now.
No,
definitely
he can get a neck crank out of this.
Is that what he's looking for right now?
Yeah,
It's
but
up
he's
from this
got-
angle.
If he's over the top of the head and under the arm, if he turns to his right, it's kind of like a neck crank shoulder lock.
End of the first round. Tight one there, man. What are you guys thinking?
I'm giving it to Jerry. I think Jerry won that one 10-9. Slightly better offensively. He had that nice submission attempt. Kai did get out of it, but really didn't land too many big shots and didn't put Jerry in too many bad positions.
What's our poll looking like on this one, JB?
We got Jerry at almost 59%, Kai just over 41%, so Jerry the favorite so far.
I'm more impressed by this kid's beach bucket being used as a fight tub.
Without a doubt, you got the talking trucks
Yeah,
on it.
there's
You got
a
the
bulldozer, bud.
There you go. You got to keep that childhood whimsy, man. Keep that whimsy about you.
Maybe he's building sound castles after the show. You don't know. He's on a flight to Miami.
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
But yeah, just a great back and forth round. You know, Jerry Arreola with that huge takedown that was defended nicely by Kalscheur, and then you know you had Kai on top, and then Jerry hit a nice Kimura and turned it into a sweep and was on top, and then Kai got back on top. It was just a back and forth round, man.
Bad scramble. Here we go as we start round 2. Big Bruce Allen calling a resuming of the action.
Looks like they're both qualified to be in this title fight, nonetheless.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Right hand by Kai.
For a reason. Squaring off right here in the center of the cage.
Head kick from Jerry Arreola.
Blocked a little
Another
bit.
head kick.
Off the top of the head.
Yep.
Those will still shake you, though.
Yeah, he's lucky he's off the front forehead instead of like kind of by the ear area. Those are the ones that leave you wobbly leg like a deer on ice.
Stanky leg, yeah. Nice takedown here from Kai.
Look, I like the way he's kicking off the cage. He defended it the first time he kicked off the mat on the cage and was able to get his hips back over, but Kai able to go ahead and get his hips isolated and work him to the ground. Good work.
Well, let's see if Kai can get some offense off here. Every time
There
he's
we
got
go,
to the
going
ground.
with that isolation to the arm there. Very awkward position.
I'm telling you. Look.
Ooh, wow, that neck crank like you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's going to use it to sweep or something. If he keeps turning his hips out, he should be okay here.
And this has really been the problem. Every time
He needs to switch to it like a rear
Wow,
naked choke or
that
something.
is interesting.
Every time Kalscheur gets on top, he ends up in an awkward position. And you know, this doesn't look like it's going to be a finish for Jerry Arreola, but
He could be working for something we don't see yet.
I mean,
if anything, he's going to capitalize on a position.
Whoa,
hopefully.
wow. This is
extremely awkward.
It's very uncomfortable, obviously, for Kai.
And it's just,
And he's not letting it go either. He's rolled him to the center of the cage, off the cage itself.
Well, Henchman, what can he? Okay,
no, Kai did the right thing. You've seen him start to kick his feet and get those hooks untangled, and now he's back to his feet and out of danger. And a good shot on the way out by Jerry Arreola, man.
going for that shot again.
Good
Nice
hips.
sprawl from Arreola. Interesting that Kai wants to go back to the ground with him.
As long as he keeps if he needs to posture up as soon as he gets him into a position where he can do some work. He just keeps getting caught in that over-under situation that's...
Exactly. He hasn't been able to get any of the work in, whether it be striking or setting up for a submission.
No, he gets him to the ground and then he's kind of stalemated by Jerry.
Is my man rocking Magnum condom shorts?
I believe he is. He is the KY jelly, by the way. So
Those are the ones I buy. I don't know what you guys, but you know.
nope, I'm not that guy, and I'm not going to say I'm that guy on the air.
Oh, I buy them. I just don't use them.
Maybe for some water balloons later, right?
Oh, we have a good time here at Cage Aggression.
We put
But
one
yeah.
in a wagon once when we were kids, and it filled up the whole Red Rider, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
There's about 10 seconds left here in this second round.
And once again, you know, Arreola was getting off some short hands off. Kai just doesn't seem to be able to get any offense when he's got him on the ground.
He's not capitalizing on those positions. And this is a 5-rounder. We have moved into the 5-round.
See, for me, it would be extremely difficult to give that round to Kai because although he did, you know, have some success with the takedowns, he was constantly being put in bad positions by Jerry Arreola. He was being turned around. Arreola looked for that arm for a little while. And really, I haven't seen much offense get through from Kai.
Other than the 2 takedowns, I mean, I think he did enough to win the round based off the 2 takedowns. Because as you did mention, Jerry had him in a precarious position, but nothing that was really dangerous. And Kai was able to finish the fight on top, and he got out of those positions. So it's
You think it's a 1-1?
I would, that's what I would say, yeah.
At this point, it would have to be. What's our poll looking like, JB?
We got Jerry Arreola at 63% and change, with Kai coming in at 36, almost 37%. Third round about to go down.
Mr. Magnum KY getting ready to get out there on this 3rd round.
Ooh, right left hits him. Good knees on the inside.
Man,
Kai not giving up on
here.
those takedowns, man. Going full force with the wrestling.
Scrambling, going for Kai's back here, and you think he's about to have it.
He's got one of his arms locked with his leg. He's trapped that arm. That's big for Jerry. If he can get under the neck, which he was trying to do.
Yeah, he's got to adjust here.
Yes, big time. And that's the thing. Even though Jerry is doing, some work on the ground, Kai is just so active and so good at getting out of these bad positions.
Well, they both are. They're both doing a great job scrambling, man. I'm impressed by the conditioning of both of these guys because Jerry's a big guy and Kai's no little guy by any means. They both have quite a bit of muscle on them, and they're still able to put up a high performance, almost halfway into the third round.
Absolutely.
I mean, all these incredible awkward positions here. Got a north-south.
Yep, he needs to start trying to poke the body of Jerry. Yep.
There you go.
Just try to sap some energy out of this big ox.
Back to that north-south here.
Yeah, when you're that heavily muscled, you think that's the route you'd want to take. But like you said, these guys' gas tank has really shown that they have it.
He's not trying some unorthodox movements here.
And that's what you don't find that here in cage aggression, man. Cats aren't coming in here half-cocked, poorly trained.
No, that's what I told Mike Goodwin. I had a conversation with him, I believe it was last week, and he asked about it, a kid from my gym and why he didn't debut for caged aggression. I said, look, man, these amateurs are professionals. Like, you don't have normal amateurs. Like,
that's how
guys
it's been
are
here.
shook when they come to your show and they realize what it's about. Like, they are, it's a mental game for them. And he's like, that's a good point. And, I never thought about it like that. I was like, yeah, so the kid he's talking about is a kid named Cameron Raines, who's undefeated right now, 3-0. Very tough kid, so I'll be looking to get him in here soon. Well, you guys will be impressed with him.
Even night one last night, we had guys come in here. This is my first fight. This is my debut fight. They looked like they were polished, man. I mean, obviously some work to do, but they looked amazing as amateurs in their first fight.
Catching a couple shots from Jerry right now.
And that's a testament to how much the sport's evolved in 20 years.
Dude, in the game since potty train, that's what I'm telling you. These kids are coming out of the womb with blue belts,
man.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing, man. You got men training their children to be world champions already.
Jerry working the body right now, making it uncomfortable for Kai.
Yeah, and that's going to add up.
Absolutely.
Kai
Only
back
about
to his feet.
15 seconds left in the fight.
Third round, though. This is a 5-rounder, brother.
Oh, and he locks up an inverted triangle here.
5-rounder. 10 seconds.
He's got an inverted triangle here.
Oh, wow. Yes, he does.
He needs to get it locked in a little bit better and arch on his back. But
wow, he is doing the business. Inverted triangle choke there, dropping some B's on the rib cage. Jerry's looking good here, man. Kai's got some work to do here in these next couple rounds.
And championship rounds coming up, boys, 4 and 5. Going to be a testament of will here. War of attrition.
Will and conditioning. What separates the wheat from the chaff here in these championship rounds.
And we're watching Jerry do some work right here, getting the body shots in. And now we're seeing the shots from Kai. A lot of ground scrambles in this fight. And there's some more of that work, sneaking him under the armpit, into the chin.
What's up, man? Friday night, watching the fights with my boys.
Yeah, and what a fight to come back from the intermission on. I mean, we've had 9 minutes of continuous action. There hasn't been a break in the action since the bell rang in the first round.
This is what we've come to expect here. Cage aggression will never let you down. Mike Goodwin is a beast when it comes to matchmaking.
Never gonna give you up. Rick rolling, baby.
We will Rick roll your ass around here.
But have you seen the 4K
and a good level
Rick roll?
Nice left hand slip from Kai. Takedown attempt, going for that single leg.
And he hooks up an inverted triangle again.
Right where we left off, without it. Literally right when we just left off in the end of the third round.
He's got a chance to finish it here. He's got a lot of time left.
He's got that triangle, get the legs locked in. I don't know if he's using that to just control position right now, but he's definitely got it locked in there.
It looks like position control right now.
Yeah, he needs to arch his back here. That might be it.
Now he is trying to arch it, and he is pulling back. It's tough to see whether or not this is going to be it.
Referee Bruce Allen in there to check.
Tough angle.
Let him know he's okay. Bruce said okay.
I can't quite see the
and it looks high on his face,
yeah,
too.
I was going to say, I can't see the other side of Kai's head. If it's not cutting off the other side of the carotid artery, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, as long as it's not crossed over.
Still a terrible position.
I bet it's not fun.
Very uncomfortable.
Absolutely not.
I'd like to see Jerry maybe start punch the body or something of Kai, just to kind of.
Just right there.
Yeah,
wide
just hammer
open.
fist the ribs. And that, you know, that sort of unorthodox stuff is things that'll win you a fight.
This whole fight's been just straight unorthodox. The positions we've seen these guys in are so unorthodox and so completely awkward. Wow.
Oh, he's out. His head slipped through.
Yep, the triangle broke. I mean, both guys have hearts of champions. This is a hell of a...
You know, that goes without saying. When anybody steps into the cage aggression cage, you should know that more than anybody, bro.
Ooh, that one snuck under.
Wow,
hammer fist from the side. Big hammer fist. There are the elbows.
Which we're in the pros. We can do that. Look at that arm isolated. He is delivering some shots. Bruce Allen keeping a look on it. Taking a look, making sure these... They're not
trying to get the W right here.
They're not being intelligently defended right here. Bruce Allen taking a look at the action right here.
Bruce still hasn't given a warning to fight back. That may be coming soon.
He stops it. Referee Bruce Allen calls a stop to the bout with 18 seconds left in the 4th round.
And Kai is
protesting, obviously.
Rightfully so. He knows he wasn't in any danger, but at an amateur level, accumulating that many strikes is not safe for him.
Well, we talked about this last night.
That's what we have to worry about.
It was a very similar situation. Champ Jinspo was talking about it's not about if they're doing damage. If they're not being intelligently defended, referee has an obligation for the fighter's health.
Yes. It's no different than the boxing glove. Like the boxing glove, they let them take that beating over and over and over again, and you see the extensive damage that boxing has done to multiple boxers throughout the history. You know, so nothing for this kid to be ashamed of or be upset about. He was stuck in a bad spot, and the punches were adding up. I mean, that's all there was to it.
And the referee did his job.
I mean, let's be honest. You know, no matter how bad those shots hurt him, there was about 25 of them
unanswered. And that's what we have to look at.
Holy shit. Fuck yeah.
Congratulations to Jerry Arreola with a very hard-fought victory against a very tough and game Kai Kalscheur.
Good job. That's what's up. Keep getting better. Okay.
Nothing to be disappointed about. We got the strap being laid on him.
Feel it.
Yeah, nothing for Kai to really hang his head on about. I mean, I guarantee he'll be bouncing back.
For sure, without a doubt.
Just fine.
Shout out to Mike Goodwin, looking clean as the board of health tonight.
And I'll tell you what, most guys have been very uncomfortable with Kai's ground game.
Yeah.
It just so happened that Jerry had an answer for most everything. He was willing to be in the awkward spots.
Exactly. That pressure was ferocious, and not many guys are going to be able to deal with that quite like Jerry Arreola did.
It was very impressive, without a doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bruce Allen, has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds into round 4, declaring your winner by TKO and new Caged Aggression Amateur Welterweight Champion, Jerry Arreola. All right, Jerry, congratulations on the big win. You know, it wasn't too awful long ago you were making your Caged Aggression debut. Now here you are wearing that strap, man. Tell us how that feels.
Man, I thought by winning this belt, it means something. And honestly, I don't even care about the belt, man. I just like fighting. That's all I'm here to do. Fight, getting better.
Well, you definitely do a great job at that. And, you know, you couldn't have had a tougher opponent tonight than Kai Kalscheur. How much were you able to stick to the game plan?
Man, there was no game plan. It was just, I feel good everywhere. I don't care where the fight went. You know, if we want to go all 5 rounds, I'll go all 5 rounds, you know.
Well, look, this thing's yours now. Let us and the rest of the fans know what's next for Jerry.
Another fight for here, baby. You already know.
All right, well, look, I know you got some celebrating to do, but before I let you get to it, is there anyone you want to thank or anything else that you want to mention?
Halo Exteriors, one of my main sponsors. Bracken Box, Jab Development, findyourperfecthouse.com, and my coaches right here, friends in the back, and everybody that came out to support me. Thank you. Couldn't do this stuff without you guys.
Well, look, you get better every time you come out. We're definitely looking forward to the next one. Enjoy the win, Jerry. Let's hear it for your new Caged Aggression Amateur Welterweight Champion, Jerry Arreola.